We are back. iSurvivor 37 Port Royal top 7 tribal council. However, you will not see Benji here tonight. At the start of the episode, he played a power called the Express Pass that expressed him to the next episode. So he went from the top 7 to the top 6, unable to speak to people, playing the immunity challenge, and vote at tribal council. Benji, if you're watching, hello, and we will see you soon. Also with us tonight are a couple of our jury members, JB3, known as John Bishop III, as well as Queen Bree, the king and queen of the jury, are here watching, listening, peeping y'all's games. Hopefully Max will be with us, the most recent jury member voted out at last night's tribal council. We will start off there. Rachel.
Hi, Sandy.
How are you, Rachel?
Nervous, to say the least.
Good. It's where I like people to be at tribal council. Nervous, angst. So it's no secret, you picked Max to be part of the merge tribe. How was it to see him get his torch snuffed, then leave in the manner of which he did?
I think he went out exactly how he should, honestly. But it was hard because, I mean, it's no secret that Max and I were close. And I mean, it can say the same for anybody who had a really close ally that left. Like, it's hard. It takes a toll on you emotionally, outside of the game and inside of the game. And now with Benji gone too, like, I don't know. I feel more alone, I guess I can say. But, you know, it's the game and it's an individual game at this point. And I'm here for myself and myself only, because only one person can win. So I'm having my moment with it and then putting it on the back burner.
How are you feeling about your position tonight? Blackbeard, again, I'm always going to say this till the end of the game. Blackbeard down in numbers. So do you feel like you've integrated? We're deep into the merge now. Do you feel like you've integrated enough with these people that Benji's not around, Max is no longer here, that you're okay?
I would like to say that I've made good connections with everybody, but I really don't know, because just recently I felt like the Tribe v Tribe has been coming back into the game, which kind of sucks considering that former Blackbeard is down numbers. But there are some individuals that I feel like I have good connections with, and like game-wise I respect and all that stuff, but I don't know if I can say the same for other people with me.
Got it. Thank you. Nolita. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Love that you get to celebrate your birthday playing iSurvivor. So I appreciate you being here. Another challenge, another good performance. So close to another win. What is it? Is it starting to become frustrating, like coming close but no cigar?
Funny. Yeah, you could say that. But for me, as a person who generally fails at competitions, it's fun to like feel like I can do it. So like, while I should be like, shucks, darn, I am also like, I like to have that adrenaline that like I have a shot and not like I'm at the back and just like frustrated with myself, which is usually what happens. So I don't know.
So last night,
Mm-hmm.
you want to walk me through your emotions, possibly what led to the idol play that essentially saved you from going home?
Well, my secret little merchant idol I got, I didn't tell anyone about, just because I feel like I could do that. It was the right moment to use it, because It did seem there was a couple of people who said that I was okay, but some of the people who I, particularly if we're talking tribe, particularly with Blackbeard, that were completely silent. So I figured it was going to be me. So I just thought that was the right moment to use it. And I really, really wanted to spend my birthday with you guys really, really badly. So it had to be used.
Zach.
Hey.
Hey. So you played your grape shot. So in order for the grape shot to be an advantageous power, you needed to play it on somebody playing an idol, on the person they were playing it on, or on themselves and stuff like that. Was this something that was in the works prior? Lucky guess?
So it wasn't in the works prior. I was always just gonna use it at Final 8 when it expired, and I was just planning on using it on, you know, one of the people getting votes, just because you never know. But thankfully, right beforehand, the leader did tell me because she knew that my thing was expiring and she wanted to help me out. So I appreciated that on her end. And she gave me a heads up, so I was able to use it effectively. And not that it mattered, but you know, it was nevertheless, you know, nice thing for her to do, and I appreciated it.
How concerning is tonight? You know, we're nearing the pointy end. If powers aren't expiring tonight, they're expiring soon. How concerning is it that, you know, you might get grape shotted out of here? Not that another grape shot's going to be used, but you know that a power is going to be your demise tonight.
I mean, it's absolutely concerning. You never know what can happen. I've been prepared for powers to be used every single round since the start of this game, and if I end up going tonight, tomorrow, whenever, as a result of a power, so be it. You know what I mean? Like powers, you know, they can be great, but they can also hurt you. But I think I'd rather go out at the hands of a power than by just the majority vote. In all honesty, that's just how I kind of feel about things.
It'll make you feel better, like in the jury, being like, they couldn't get majority on me. They needed
Yeah,
this.
exactly. My ego needs it.
I've been there. I've been there. Thank you, Zach. Velian,
Yes.
how are you feeling about your position on the Gonab tribe tonight?
Honestly, I don't know. I've heard my name for tonight, so I hope I can stay for another round. So yeah, not sure.
Sorry, Velian. Production was screaming at me because in the last question I said grape shot instead of chain shot, and they're all like, "What the fuck?" And so I told them I'm stuck on colors. It's the hues and cues fault. So what are you basing your vote on tonight? Is this about trust? Is this
Yes, about people that I want to move forward.
when do you think it's going to reach into the point of the game? Okay, so trust and people you want to move forward with are two different things. So clarify that for me.
Yes, like I think they're the same for me at this point.
Okay.
They just match. And yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's going to reach in a point of the game where the people you trust are the people you can't beat?
Yes, we are near towards the end, and I think everybody takes that into consideration because like we won't have much opportunities taking people out. So I think everybody's thinking about that as well.
Thank you, Velian.
Thank you.
Jazz.
Hi.
How has the dynamic been in the game without Benji? He's in the game, but it's sort of like he was been completely removed. So how is this tribe operated, and how's it been without him?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter that he's gone, but like as far as like voting and everything, it's kind of you're still trying to get 4 votes because that's the majority at 7, that's the majority at 6. And but Benji definitely has a presence, and I think he's very enjoyable to be around. So I guess missing out on talking to him is like kind of sad because I always have fun talking to Benji. But I mean, as far as voting, it's like the same. Trying to get 4 people to vote together, get one person out. I don't really know.
How important is thinking ahead? Are you thinking end game, like who you want to be sitting with in the finals if you're there?
I mean, I feel like if you're not thinking of who you want to sit with at the end, you're not actually planning on winning, you know? Like you have to think like who goes next, who goes next, who goes next, and who do I want to be side by side with at tribal council? Because after this, there's 6 people, and you have to be thinking like who's gonna for sure win if they're at the end, who's kind of not so great, who's this, who's that. So, I mean, I'm definitely thinking ahead. Do I have a plan? Probably not, but we're gonna see after tonight.
Thank you, Jazz. And the immunity winner herself, Taisha. How did it feel?
Hello.
How did it feel once Drew announced? And with that, Taisha, congratulations.
The weight on my shoulders. Oof, okay, went away. But yeah, it felt good.
So I usually ask this to people who win immunity sometimes, and especially now, because we are nearing the end. We're only gonna have 6 people. Like there's only gonna be so many options. How important is this vote for you with that immunity that you set yourself up at 6 in the best possible scenario?
I mean, it's very important. Our numbers are limited either way. And there's not really like much to choose from. So like it is a little bit more so about honestly who you can trust for me personally. And who you feel comfortable like with going forward, because like you can't be anywhere without trust or people on your side.
What are you basing your vote on tonight, Ty?
That exactly. Trust and people that are on my side or people that are for me are not saying my name. So just people that I can trust going forward, like with a little bit of time that we have, even if I go next round or anything, I just want to make sure the person I hopefully stays has my back.
Sort of like Valiant, in terms of the trust. If if you like, you're obviously going to be here next round. So going forward, when is it important to consider the people that you trust that have a really good winner's story, really good winner's equity?
Wait, say that one more time.
Like, when do you start to consider, because you're saying you're basing your vote on trust, you want the people you trust around you, right? So going forward in the game, when do you start to consider those around you that you trust as threats to win, essentially?
I feel like everybody here is a threat to win. Everybody has like their own story they can tell. And honestly, I mean, I think we are a very cute, very, very cute Final 7. So, I mean, for me personally, it's more so about like how I personally feel about people at this point, because game wise, everybody's up to par.
All right. I'm going to put y'all on the spot. Velian, who's your biggest threat to win?
Do you want me to say a name?
If you want to, I won't force you to do anything.
Okay, can you ask the question again?
Who is your biggest threat to win?
Okay, I'm gonna drop a name, and I think that's Benji.
Nolita, who is your biggest threat to win?
why can't my internet freeze when I want it to? um, I would probably agree that Benji's very well situated from just hearing what Jazz is saying about how personable he is and stuff. So he would probably have a good shot.
Rachel, who is Rachel's biggest threat to win?
I mean, I would agree that Benji's in a good spot, but I also feel like stuff might be going on behind the scenes that I'm not aware of. So that kind of makes me want to say, like, oh, I don't even know. Nolita, maybe? I feel like she's playing a good game.
Jazz, who is your biggest threat to win?
Oh, God, who's not a threat to win? Sandy. Let's see. I'm gonna say Rachel.
Ty, who's your biggest obstacle threat in your way of the win?
I can see where people say Benji as well, because I do feel that. I feel like Valiant has a good shot as well.
Zach, who's Zach's biggest threat?
I'm gonna go with Taisha.
Okay. All right. Thank you for all actually, not skating around it, pleading the fifth. This is the nitty gritty. You got two jurors who were at the edge of their seats, listening and waiting to see how y'all answered that. I can't wait to go to the jury after this and see their opinions shaking. But also, someone's about to get voted out. If you've heard your name, if somebody hasn't given you a straight answer, if you haven't spoken to somebody, this is your opportunity to do that. I'm going to leave the floor open. Do not leave this game without, yeah. Hey, Rach, let me move
I
you
just
up
want
to
to
the
say
top.
something. I know my name has been out there, and based on how everything has been going, Max left last night. They're all Blackbeard is what I'm saying. Like, Benji's gone. Max left last night. Ty is safe. Like, based on how things are going, it very well could be me. But I'm not holding it against anybody. You guys are great, and I get it. Sucks, but I get it, and I have a lot of respect for all of you. For the people who straight up told me, like, I respect that a lot, and people who are honest, I'll remember that.
Anybody else? Thank you, Rachel. Anybody else something to say? All right, it's time to vote. You guys know the drill. Make your way over to your Discord confessionals. Type the name of the person that you want to see written on the parchment. I will go tally them. You can unmute when you vote or after you vote, and I will be back. Everyone, please hop back on camera. One, two, three, four, five, six. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you are in possession of a hidden immunity idol or another in-game power, and you would like to play it right now, would be the time to do so.
I just wanted to give a shout out before I potentially leave. My good friend Livy, who's probably watching, love you so much. And thank you for granting me with this idol that I'm about to use.
This is an authentic hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Rachel tonight will not count. First vote, Rachel does not count. Rachel does not count. Rachel does not count. Next vote. Velian. That is one vote for Velian. 14th person voted out, fourth member of our jury, Velian. Tonight, 2 votes is enough.
Yes.
The Bulgarian beast, Velian. You can say some parting words.
Good job. I wish you all luck. No hard feelings. And yeah, just kill it.
Velian, I don't understand how we ever put you as a replacement on this cast ever, because you've brought in messiness, strategic genius, over the topness, and a level commitment that I've honestly haven't seen in a very long time. Like, look behind you, it's fucking daylight, and you've been here every day, committed, and I can't thank you enough. It breaks my heart. You've played so well. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Fortunately tonight, Velian, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to walk the plank. But again, you are the 4th member of a jury. You will join JB, Bree, Max, and you will join them. You can come the next tribal council, observe, and you will have a say on who wins this game. Love you, mean it. And another one bites the Caribbean. Pew, plop. 6 remain. Rachel, Jazz, Nolita, Zach, Taisha, and Benji. Look around. One of you, only one of you, it will and is the sole survivor. The rest of you at this point are just in the way. We have a couple of days to figure out who's in the way and who's on top.